Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario Bros. 3. This is going to be a two-part episode, by the way, for World 6. World 6 is rather lengthy, and so it needs to be divided up into two parts, so I'll schedule that appropriately. I've also got Mario in his little tanooki suit because, well, it's drafty outside, and he needs a little bit of warmth. Over here, if we can make it, is a P-switch, which turns all those blocks into coins. Or coins, as we say down south. But anyway, 48 coins there, not too bad. I didn't get all of them, I didn't really care about getting all of them, so I probably only got about 35, 36, or 37. And we got these walking patooies over here, that's why the tail is really useful. Tanooki suit's quite useful in this level, or this world really. The tanooki suit, the Fire Flower, and another suit that we will get in this episode is quite useful. Or maybe not this episode, or at least part 1 or 2. I'll leave that as a surprise when we get that suit. You know what I'm talking about, viewers. You know what I'm talking about. I got kind of two different paths over here. I'm going to go to World 2 next. Why not? 2 comes after 1 before 3. Another scrolling world. Scrolling worlds aren't too bad in this world, but, well, scrolling levels that is, except for one, and that's the White Mushroom House, but I'm kind of spoiling the surprise there. This will be a fun little level. I don't know why the turtle shell didn't get those blocks there, but oh well. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Usually it does, but I'm not sure why it didn't in that case. And of course we get the scrolling diagonal level, you know, makes it a little bit more challenging. Tanooki suit's really useful in these scrolling levels, or at least the raccoon suit, because you can kind of float down and not have to deal with things, you know. And most of the levels are kind of short in Super Mario Bros. 3. It kind of makes up for the fact that there are probably 100 levels in the game, you know? Or maybe not 100, I guess. I'd have to count and double check. Off the top of my head, I don't know how many levels there are. Sorry. Now over here we get, well, try to guess what we're gonna get. Yes, we get the Hammer Brothers suit. And we're not gonna use it just yet, we're gonna get to it eventually. I'm gonna save that for later. This world introduces us to the Hammer Brothers suit, and I'll demonstrate that. Don't worry. We get Hammer from the Hammer Brothers suit. No Hammer from the Hammer Brothers, but whatever. I was kind of indecisive here, sorry about that. This is not too bad of a level if you practice it enough. Really. We float down here, and we get this taken care of. And I just talk about nothing, random things, you know, random words, have a word salad every now and then. The vine up here, I like how Tanooki suit looks like a little raccoon when he's climbing up the vine, but the vine up here takes us to another Tanooki suit, so that's nice. And there's a hint of a secondary bonus area up here. If you want the coins, I mean the coins do add up. And in case you're going for a treasure ship or something, you know, it may not be a bad idea to get it. I've already shown the treasure ship off once. I mean, there's no point in me just showing it off again, I suppose. I'm somewhat completionist, but I'm not that crazy. You know, if I was 100% completionist, I would get every pixel and every square and every sprite and kill every enemy or something. I mean, I still wouldn't be complete, you know. So, I think it's good enough. Almost 800,000 points, so don't forget the contest, by the way. Try to see how close you can get to the high score, you know, guessing. And that email address will be posted at the end of World 7. I'll record World 7 and World 8 probably today or tomorrow. And then I'll put out the videos probably towards the end of the week or the weekend. But I'll give you some time to guess, probably a few days. It's kind of a sad thing I'll have to put Mario aside briefly, but that's alright. There's still quite a bit for me to do. Also want to get started on the Zelda games pretty soon. Yes, I will get to Link to the Past eventually. I just haven't gotten to it yet. It's not really that long of a game, so... And I'll try to make it a little more interesting. I've been watching a couple of speed runs trying to see what tricks I can use. What tricks I can have up my sleeve for that sort of thing. This world, I got a P-Wing. I really didn't have to, but I did it just because there's kind of a little bonus area. It's easier to get it with a P-Wing. You can kind of go underneath here and get it, but you don't have to. Most worlds are going to have some sort of bonus area to them. Not all of them, but most. This is another reason why I got the P-Wing. Because it just makes the level a lot easier. And that wraps up this level. And we're past 800,000 points already. Will a million points be a sure bet? You'll find out. Try to keep those guesses, in your head there. It's a loud cloud, or is it a rowdy cloud? I don't know. It's got a face on it, though. Clouds have faces, apparently, in the Mushroom Kingdom. By the way, World 5 is kind of a bastard of a world. It's got kind of a hidden exit. And, World 5, well, you'll see. There's a section that kind of loops around over and over again, and you kind of have to find the hidden exit. You could use a P-Wing in this episode, or this level. If you wanted to, you really don't have to, and I'll show you why. Now, if you go all the way over to the right in this level, what you will find is a leaf. So it's telling you you need to be Raccoon Mario, or have the ability to fly somehow. And you do. I don't think you can do this any other way. You may be able to do it as a fire flower if you could just jump straight up, maybe, but I don't think it's possible. Because you still have to push yourself up quite a bit. But you'll see what I mean. Now over here, get rid of these ice blocks. Then give yourself enough room. Grab the shell and fly. And if you get up here, kick the shell out of the way, and you've got it. And that's the exit. And this is worth getting because of the fact that if you get to this secret exit, well, this hidden exit anyway, you will get to the next mushroom house. And the next mushroom house has a Hammer Brothers suit. And you might as well collect as many as possible. They are probably one of the best suits in the game. And I will demonstrate it more later. But I'm going to save these Hammer Brothers power-ups for later. I won't need them just yet. I like that we meet the Hammer Brothers in this world, and that we get their suit powers, you know. Yeah, nothing to see here, just kind of screwing up with my suit capabilities. Get another Starman here if you need it. Time for this episode to meet the next world. That was kind of filler commentary. Sorry about that. Now, down here, we've got more spikes. And sorry if I told you last time in World 3 that you'd only see spikes in that world. I think it was World 3-6. I was wrong. You see them in this world as well. You know, they do show up again. And 3 is a factor of 6. Well, 6 is a multiple of 3, so no, I don't think that's the reason why they did it. They just wanted to put a good enemy in here to make the level interesting. And they did. It's kind of one of those underground levels that has water and a nice little one-up here in the cul-de-sac. I like Mario's arms just kind of flops around. He's doing kind of a breaststroke or something. I don't know. Fire Flower is definitely useful in this level. I'd probably recommend it. Because the Raccoon Mario isn't going to do you a whole lot of good underwater. And we got 5 extra lives, but it's not like we really need them, but they're there if we want them. And anyways, that wraps up part 1, so thank you so much for watching Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.